First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Atlanta. Ray McLeod on the return. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Here's Barkley. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's second and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this will pay off. It is caught. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for the Falcons.
On first down, it's Penix. This is intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Second down and 8. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean,
I'm so glad you got that, because I was about to destroy you.
As the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Better make them fans keep it down, or I'm going to destroy you.
Tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. Now he'll run. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is hot. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. To throw is Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive.
You seem to be struggling.
Sure they end
Can I offer a
with
suggestion?
Some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and goal. Mooney in motion. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Britton Covey now on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 5. To throw on second down is Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Eagles. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. When you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. You'll get this to Pitts once more. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's the loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Penix on third down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
First and 10 at the 25.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
Finding space at the 15. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts now. To the goal line and in. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
To throw, Hurts. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's the tight end. Hits. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Penix gonna throw again. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Down Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll run with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's...
Milton Williams on the stop. It's the game 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
And this is, all right, here we go. Let's go. I thought you were faking me out, man.
They'll drop. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Inside the 40. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles.
Hey, thanks for staying to the end,
man. For the
man.
defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their
You're
lead
a man of
and
character.
really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
There you go.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. All right,
It's
so
over,
the
but
Falcons
still,
try to add on
felt bad.
a 2-point conversion here. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Onside kick. Yeah, there you go.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Hey, Atlanta's nice, man. I like it. My hotel room was comfy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15?
And you got all your timeouts, huh?
If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm
Why?
not sure that ever happens.
Why?
But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard.
Yeah, man.
Now,
just let it go, man.
Down.
Let it go, man.
Falcons go ahead and take their second
It's
time
over.
out,
Stop.
and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Come on, man.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Why you make this hard on me, man? Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me?
Staying out there.
I didn't want to do this, man.
4th down.
I didn't want to have to do this. Why you do this?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. This is 1st and 10.
What you doing, man? Should I go prevent, man? What you gonna do?
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here.
Oh, shit!
That's caught! And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Damn!
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week.
Bro, no, you going,
two-point play.
No.
Win this game now in regulation.
Shit.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime.
Gonna miss it.
The extra point is good. A big one.
I expected you to go for 2.
Late in this football game.
You didn't go for 2.
So
I would have went for
not
2.
much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Well, for what it's worth, I had fun, man. And you know how these things go, right? Yeah.
Here's 1st down.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying, bro? It's been fun, and I appreciate it.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He's going to air this.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Looking for Dotson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Four quarters could not determine a winner.
Let's
We get
go.
back underway here in overtime. Avery Williams on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
Oh, you crazy? What are you doing, man? I don't trust you. I don't trust you right now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shit.
Now Penix. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
Take his legs out.
And
Take his
he'll be
legs
brought
out.
Down at about the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
That's what you want. You want that press coverage, don't you?
On 1st down, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need
Careful now,
somebody
you
in the
kind of
huddle
bold
to
passing
just
like
make
that.
a play, and
It's kind of
there isn't a whole lot
disrespectful,
fancy
man.
here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
Sucker.
That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect.
You better stop passing, bro. You better put that.
Players need to make plays, and
Pissing me
that was
off.
a good one there.
Gonna try me like that. Okay.
Play action. It's Penix. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here.
Oh, now you're gonna run the ball. Now you're gonna run the ball.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson.
Now you're gonna run the ball.
Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Careful now.
They send him right out of the slot. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
I mean, you're in field goal range, so you're going to do what you're going to do. I mean, I just
Third
need to
and long.
contain you at this point.
Mooney in motion. Now Penix on 3rd and
Oh,
long.
shit.
Open man down the field, Mooney.
I get one more possession.
He will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta.
It's just
I get
backbreaking
another
here. If
possession.
you're the
Let's go.
defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do.
You have to go for
convert
2,
the
bro.
First down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And
You
at
really
the same
should.
point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And now a very bold call here in overtime. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it an 8-point lead.
Good shit, man.
This is caught. He's got it. And they
Damn.
tack 2 more.
Good shit, man.
Onto their lead.
Damn, you put me under the gun, man. I need 8 points, bro. I could do math, God damn
So,
it.
thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff running left. It's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Great game, man. Great game. Thank you, bro.
At this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. You can bet if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with the game ball.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.